stop right there. I see you going somewhere. Are you in a hurry? No? Well, that's good. Well, for me, and for you as well. So, why is that good? Listen, I'm a dealer. I procure some things, I'm here to give you some tingles. It's been outlawed. Uh, the last time someone's got tingles, they were sent to prison, and everyone needs tingles. Everyone needs them. But because of this, I will give you tingles here. I sell them actually. Some unique, some very, very common, the ones you've known before, the ones you've seen other ASM artists used. Yes. And you know what? The first one I'm going to show you here is Goku. Now, Goku has not been outlawed himself, mind you, but the tingles he gives. Just listen to this. I mean, just listen to that. That's crazy, isn't it? That's why this became illegal. Now, if you thought that was crazy, here comes the most banned item I've ever come across. This took me so long to find. It is scissors. Now, why are these banned? Some ASM artists use them for role plays, like a barber shop, or some even use them for like yandere stuff. So hey, whatever floats your boat. But you see, the most common way to use this is just to oh my god, insane. Now these tingles are insane, aren't they? Well, it's just the tip of the iceberg because I've got a lot of more in store for you. I love this trigger so much. Trigger. While that may have been outlawed, I have. Let me look at my stash real fast. Give me 1 second. There we go. Okay, I pulled out a few more things here. So, while a lot of things have been illegal, a lot of things have been, money is still out and about. And the one thing about money is everyone needs money, right? Well, what have I told you? You can use money for ASMR. I have a $1 bill right here. $1 bill. And now listen to these sounds. I could tap it. Tap. I could even scratch it. Or I could play with it. Pause on that one. Play with it. Now, money is very integral to our way of life. Money hasn't been outlawed. It can't be. But if this trigger were to ever get out in the public, I fear the worst could happen to money. We need a new currency. Now, there's no way you could trigger out of it. Now, since the great ban of ASMR, there's been something that's been a controversial topic of some sorts, and that is gaming. is a very, very antique controller. It's been banned because of how good these sounds are. That is a Switch Joy-Con, not any Switch Joy-Con, mind you. It's the first one. The second one, unfortunately, not that good. But this is the first one right here. Hear that? This was outlawed for a reason because it gives you so much tingles. You like what I'm selling? I know you do. I know you do. I can see it in your eyes. You love what I'm selling. But this is just the tip of the iceberg. Okay. Now Legos, are still out and about. We have Legos for kids because Legos are from ages, I believe, 3 through 99, which is, okay, off the record, I've never met someone who, a 99-year-old who's actually playing with Legos, mind you, in this day and age, never met. What I have here is not only just some Legos, it's a completely sealed package. Now, plastic has been completely outlawed because of how easy you can make tingles with, but I have procured me a sealed bag of Legos. Oh my god, do you hear that? Now this right here is what I've been sending my up for. Now, this is very loud. I'm so sorry about that in advance. I love me some Legos that are fully sealed, not loose pieces. Okay, I have also procured 2 more items, and one of these items is actually something that I use, and I've never thought about using. This is an inhaler. I needed to live. Others needed to live. I love inhalers, but there's something really that I haven't said. These actually make great sounds. Listen, just, you don't believe me? Take a listen for yourself. You hear that? Oh yeah. This is something that I've recently just found out about because I was just playing around, but also that one, I was just playing around my inhaler. And then, as I just do this, boom, tingle galore. But that's not enough. That's not the only way you can get tingles with this. No. There are other ways you can get tingles. For example, if we just close this, and then take it out. Now we have a hollow piece, but also a new entrance. this up, and now we get some great sounds, some great tingles, 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 tingles. Some great tingles. Tingle, 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 tingle. Now, that was a great tingle. So I'm not kidding, right? I've got you hooked like in sinker. You're looking at me like a fiend, like you're fiending for more tingles. I know what you want, and I am here to provide you with more tingles. I've got at least one more item for you. Now, what do you think this is? No. No, it's not. No, it's not that. Get your mind out of the gutter. It's not that. This is a calculator. Now, this calculator is something I use, but this calculator has been outlawed, mind you. It's still on circulation because everyone's got to use a calculator. I mean, the most I could do if I had is like plus and minus, but even then, at the stretch, I still got to use my fingers. Whenever I want to do the thing, it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You know what I mean? But the calculator, the possibilities are endless. But now these possibilities are endless. But now listen to this. Every single sound you just heard is from a key. A key. Now these keys are something that are very, very important because math is very important in this day and age. And these keys offer us some. Now listen to this. What I just pressed is 5s. I have a lot of 5s on my screen right now, but it's 5 nonetheless. And that's all I have for you. What do you want from me? You want one more item? Okay, I could look for an item, but I didn't think you would. Okay. You don't gotta yell. I got you. I told you I was here for you for tingles. And that's what I'm here for. So, remember I told you how plastic was outlawed? Well, you're probably thinking to yourselves, what about cardboard? Well, cardboard has not been outlawed because it's too valuable. Plastic has been outlawed because, while it is valuable, it destroyed the planet. But there's another thing that I haven't mentioned. Cardboard is very hard to come by, and it is the most illegal item to have because of how good the sounds can be. In front of me right now, I have a carton of Advil, and even just this little tiny little box. Just listen to this. Bam. Just this carton alone is enough to send me to prison for 20 years. 20 years in a federal prison because the sounds are just too good. There was an incident. With this carton right here. Actually, not this one specifically, but the cardboard is made of. A truck driver was driving through the I-70 interstate and decided to just play around with cardboard, just like how I did. And bam, he went to bed while driving. Well, you don't even tell you how that went because, well, it did not go very well. Fortunately, he did live, but because of this incident, the government thought, wow, we should just ban cardboard. So here we are. They banned cardboard. They banned other things. But they will never take away our freedom. First, we had the prohibition era with alcohol, but now it's the prohibition area for triggers. So, now that you can see my stash, what would you want to buy? Yeah, okay. So, you want these sealed Legos and the cardboard. I don't know. Do you have that kind of money? You do? Okay. Now, so, in order to get this transaction in order, I'm gonna need to be close to a year because I can't let anybody know what we're about to do. What we're about to do is extremely illegal. It's absolutely zero, and I mean zero interference with the outside world. So, do you want to buy this card at the Advil? Well, believe it or not, just that alone goes for $152. But I'm also going to add a shipping and handling fee of $50 because I could use the money, and also this was not cheap to get. It brings your total of just the cardboard $202. And then if we want to tackle on the Legos, well, it's not as expensive, but it'll still run you a cool $62. But I'm only gonna put a $20 shipping fee on this because while it is harder to get, it is not as illegal as say the cardboard, right? So with that in mind, that brings your grand total to $284 just for those four things. So what'll it be? Do you want it or no? You do? Perfect. Now if you mind, just give me the money. Yep. Give it. Thank you. By the way, next time I do take credit card. I do take Apple Pay, Google Pay, and even Samsung Wallet Pay. Just letting you know. So anyways, yeah, thank you so much for that. So yeah, this is yours. Perfect. And listen to this. This is yours now. Here you go. Perfect. Thank you so much for coming down this dark alleyway. I don't know why you would come here. Who sent you here? Wait, why are you down here? Oh my god, you're the feds. Okay, don't look at me like that, officer. I'm doing what I love, giving tingles to people. And the way you were looking at me makes you just as big criminal as anybody else. So take your stupid tingles. You're nice. Legos and ibuprofen, Advil box and get out of here. Because I know you want it, right? Yeah, I know you do. Thank you so much for your patronage, officer. Were you here for a sting operation? Yeah, I couldn't tell because you fell right in my. You fell right into these tingles. Anyways, officer. Bye bye.